She wrote a freaking Dear Mariam on her page. And you started it. Don't be upset because my comeback was harder than yours.
Welcome back to this space. It is yours truly, Mary again. Yeah. So we are here for the second part of the Real Housewives of Lagos Season 3 reunion. Yeah, there were two parts. If you haven't seen the first part, I already covered it. You can check on my page and you would see it there. But second part is here now and I want to talk about it. I've not been able to talk about it since on Monday because I have been busy with work and all that. I work aside from YouTube, so I've been busy with work and I am chanced today and I decided to make this video for you guys. So please do not forget to stick with us. Thumbs up this video, share to a lot of people, and the most important thing is to please click the subscribe button down below. It is free. So with no further ado, let's get straight into this video. From the last part, we saw that Mariam and Diadem reconciled and yeah, everybody went to sit down. And from the next part, it was about Laura and Dabota's friendship, and they had to play back and show us how they met in the group and all that. Then Uti asked further how their friendship is going and how they see it, and Laura explained that from onset it was about a mutual friend or somebody who she had sent to Laura about a particular blog who has been on her neck and that of her child, that she has gone, and Laura told the person that when Dabota was enjoying the fame, she didn't say anything, but now they are saying things about her daughter and she's complaining. And Laura was emotional and she said she never said so. So the both of them said they liked each other and they are open to getting to know each other. It was sweet on that part. And then Mariam just laughed and she was like, Laura is a witch. And Laura, on the other hand, said, Mariam, you haven't said anything since, so please just be there. And Uti further asked Mariam, why did you laugh? And she said, Laura hates her, this, that Laura wrote a Dear Mariam on her page. Apparently, on the show where they were at Caroline's event in either episode 4 or so, they were saying, come with your alter ego, yes. And Mariam said that she's a stripper. So while they were laughing at it, Laura now referenced to season 2 where Faith Mori had flung Mariam's jacket, because Mariam flung the jacket on Faith and Faith flung the jacket like she tossed it away. And Laura made a reference to that, like, where is that your jacket? So for me, when Laura made that reference, she was laughing, but it wasn't funny because this was like something that happened years ago, and they are meeting the ladies in a particular event for the first time, and it's like you are bringing something that is that embarrassing about somebody to this particular place. And I remember Diadem asking that, what jacket? So you can imagine Mariam felt embarrassed, and Mariam now said in her confessional that she could equally say that Caroline called Laura a wrong girl. So Laura felt it because it's like calling somebody a wrong girl and all that. But one thing I have to say is that, Laura, you can't come at people and you tell them how to react. It was embarrassing to have brought something that happened and these two people do not talk. One person is a friend to you. So you making reference to something like that is not something good, because they actually had that fight because of Laura's issue. I know that it wasn't Laura's fault in that season 2, but making reference to it hurt Mariam. It got to Mariam and Mariam reference to it. So it's like you are coming to me and I am giving you back. So when you don't want people to come at you with something, don't come at me. It's like it's only Mariam that understands this Real Housewives franchise, because it's like whatever goes on the show goes on the show, and when we are out, we are out. Unlike Caroline, I think Laura learns this from Caroline, because Caroline is one person who would come out even before the show ends. She would come out and say a lot of things. So Laura came out and said, hello, dear Mariam, some of us were raised right due to what Mariam said. And Mariam is like, you can say it on the show or this, that, but don't freaking write a Dear Mariam, because you can't come at me. My comeback is going to be harder than yours. They had a very, very hot altercation and they had to cut that part. The both of them said, oh, they are cordial. And I love that for the ladies. We can hit each other very well, but we can also be cordial. It doesn't mean that you are my best friend or all that. No, but we are good to go. We've spoken about it. We've given each other basketballs and we are done. Let's move on with the show. Uti further asked Mariam what she thought about some clip where Mariam was picking sides and all that. And she's like, Laura is not even picking side, and that Laura should pick a struggle and be on one side. And that's what I want to say. Laura was avoiding drama all the season, but at the end of the day, you were not picking side, and it really got on her in this second part of the reunion, because it's like you are shady, you are happy that other people are having issues while you are just there and you are happy that you had no drama. At the end of the day, it feels like you are two-sided and everybody just try to avoid you. So Laura, if you are going to be coming in the next season, please stay one side, have friends, have the people you support, and you stand with them till the end. Okay, stop jumping around and trying to be the good person among them. Uti moved forward to Laura and Caroline's friendship, and he's like, okay, where are you guys at now, because of how they met in season 1 and all that. And Laura says they should ask Caroline, because a few weeks ago they were all together laughing and all that. And the next thing she saw a long paragraph message from Caroline, and that it was the derogatory words for her, where Caroline was telling her that if I meet you, I will send you to hell and all that. Laura said that the reason why she said she does not apologize was because I apologize to you and we fight again, and it's like, what are you doing, girl? That's why she says she does not apologize. And now see what happened. What she was avoiding was what still happened, because they fell out, she and Caroline. So Uti went ahead and asked Caroline what happened. And Caroline is like, you are thinking that, okay, you are good with Laura, everything is okay. And the next thing, Laura is there. She went to tell Sophia and Dabota to be careful of her. And she equally told Caroline to be careful of Sophia and Mariam, that they do not have her back. Now, I can explain to you how that came. I think at Ghana, where Caroline and Dabota had the altercation, the ladies were in there, and maybe when they later found out about what happened, that Sophia was pressing matters, she had to tell Sophia to be careful and not fight anybody's battle, allow people to have their time. And I think that was why she told Caroline at the same time that, okay, oh, Caroline, be yourself. Don't, these people does not have your back. Be careful and tread well. I think that's what Laura meant. But Laura was now pretending like she didn't say so. You could tell that Laura said so, because if you know Laura and you lied on Laura, Laura would get all emotional, all strong and all that. But this one, she was like, do you think I said that? Do you think I said? And it's like, Laura, you said that. You can just explain the reason why you said so. They further asked Mariam and Sophia what they think, and Sophia was not picking side. And it's like, what is wrong with you? If you like Caroline, stand with Caroline, stand on the truth. Don't be there and you are trying to be in the middle. Trying to be in the middle, at the end of the day, see, you will fall out with everybody, because you're saying I equally care for everybody in the group. Do not care for everybody in the group. This is Real Housewives of Lagos, and we are here for drama. Okay, all those I care for this one, okay, pick a side and stand on for the drama to go on. And they asked Mariam, and I trust Mariam, my girl. She came clean and clear. Caroline does not have a reason to lie to me, and in this group, anything can be said. Okay, you can't justify anything. And I'm like, yes, that's the real girl. Mariam, see, I can say at this point that Mariam is the diamond of this show. She knows how to deal with the show. But I have one advice for Caroline. All this you will send some. Can you stop sending lengthy messages? Because it is you who will come and say somebody sent a passive aggressive message to you. But any small thing you are asked, can you just know that people are different and anything can be said? Even if Laura has said this, I do not see any harm in what Laura said. Be careful, yes. Now we move on to Dabota and Caroline. If you see this one, they explained a lot. You can just go on Showmax and watch the show yourself. They said a lot of all these things and all that. See, it was too much, but I'm just going to brush it here. These two people are different personalities, and I will explain their personalities and why they are having issues. Caroline explained what she had explained on the show. She still explained it again. She just added a little more. Why Dabota tried to downplay some of these things. Now, Dabota is a kind of person that before she takes you as her close friend, it takes a longer time. She can call you an acquaintance, somebody I met while I was down, and yeah, like she said, a lot of people cared for her while she was down and all that. But Caroline, thinking they have a special relationship, she didn't see it as that. And Caroline is somebody who is big on commitment. I was there for you, so you have to be committed to that particular friendship and all that. But Caroline, you need to accept that people are different. You can just be there for people, and after then you move on with your life. They do not owe you anything and do not expect anything in return. It will really help you to live your life. So Caroline misunderstood everything and thought that okay, Dabota went with Danielle, who she isn't even friends with. She only posted Danielle on her Snapchat because her product was used on Danielle's face. She went to the event with Nike, who she had a company with at the time. That was why she went to the event. And Caroline saying, oh, this, that. They just really need to come together, explain to each other better, and that's it. Because Dabota is saying, I'm not saying Caroline is wrong here, but Dabota is saying that she didn't even know that she had that kind of relationship with Caroline until Caroline said, okay, this is the kind of friendship I have with you. And to think that they were on the group already, the collective, and Caroline already asked Dabota that, hope you know that you offended me, you hurt me and all that, and they spoke about it. It is finished. But Caroline, I have understood Caroline now. Caroline is someone that when you do something to her, she would talk about it not once, not twice. So she would buttress on that issue for a very long period of time. And that is the issue. So Caroline, you need to work on that part. I am equally very bad at that part because I can repeat something. I go repeat it today, repeat it tomorrow, repeat it next tomorrow. So that's the kind of person Caroline is. And this thing you already told Dabota outside the show. So why are you still bringing it back? Something that happened 10 years ago. And now I want to clear it. Caroline never accused Dabota of sleeping with her ex-husband. She only said that Dabota went there to dance one corner. And Dabota came at Caroline at the Ghana event because Caroline started with, oh, you went, oh, my husband, or something that happened 8 years ago. So it's like, okay, if we are going back, then I can equally go back and say you had an affair with my husband. But Caroline met Dabota's husband when she was 17 years old in 2005. So let's be clear there, she never committed adultery with Dabota's husband. Dabota just said that to get back at Caroline, just like how Mariam got back at Laura, because okay, if we are going back on the jacket issue of what happened in 2023 and you are bringing it back in 2024 or 2025, I can equally say that you were called a runs girl by Caroline. So that is it. Then Caroline took accountability of being physical on Dabota, and yeah, please take it and regret it. Don't try it again. All this physical and all that. Because when you become physical with somebody, everybody forgets whether you are at the right. They now focus on you being wrong. So don't ever get physical with people. And you all are mature. So why are you getting physical? Ending it, Uti asked the ladies moving forward, what are they doing? What is their way forward after this particular show? Everybody was talking about it and it got to Sophia's turn. And see, Madam Sophia, if you mention your boat one more time again, if you mention your boat one more time again, can you just rest? It's becoming embarrassing. You lied, move on. And she said that she's going to invite the ladies to her house and she's going to invite Dabota to the boat. Good for you. You really don't need to prove a point to anybody, Sophia. Live your life and be good with it. Be at peace with yourself. I can say now that I can see why people are saying that Dabota talks like Faith in the show, because all those that Dabota was being slow. Now Dabota is showing herself and I'm loving her because she really spoke eloquently and very well. And I'm like, this is you. All those I went, you are being slow, please stop it. And Caroline, please heal from your past trauma and be okay. When you are coming on the next season, please be good with yourself. All this, my ex-husband, your husband will even watch this show and be like, you are still holding on him. So please heal, okay? And Laura, when you want to come at people, you and Diadem, learn from Mariam. When you want to come at people, come correct, okay? That's it for us. What's your thoughts on everything, on the reunion in general and this particular part? And what's your thoughts on Caroline and Dabota's issue? Don't forget to thumbs up this video, share to a lot of people, leave a comment down below and subscribe, okay? I will see you all in my next video. Bye.